But we back with the podcast, y'all. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this one. We got playoff basketball upon us. You know, some really good talks about to go down. NFL draft is in approximately 3 days. So yeah, man, it's going to be some good content. A lot of topics to discuss. And yeah, man, let's get it. Waiting for my dog to ad because YouTube still acting funny with me, which I don't understand. But we gonna make it work like we always do. Make it do what it do. So just bear with us. Bear with us. I mean, or anyways, when it gets replayed, y'all can skip past this 1 minute section. This John ain't talking about nothing. But yeah, like I said, just bear with us. Forgive us for this, a little bit of delay. But it's technically not my fault. It's YouTube. Hmm. I sent it again, bro. Let me know. Type it in. If it's not letting you again, then I'm gonna just have to redo it. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with us, y'all. Hey, what's up? KJN. We about to go live in a second for the podcast. We live. That's technically my fault. I put share instead of sending it to you. I don't know how that happened, but we here. Let's talk playoff basketball. Let's go.
Started. Started.
Yeah, man. Let's get right into it. We got game two tonight. We got the Knicks and the Pistons, and then after that, we got the Clippers and the Nuggets. And hold on, let me see. Is my joints freezing?
No, man, what are you talking about?
You look froze.
I'm moving. I don't know what's wrong with yeah, and I'm moving around.
Yeah, but what's your thoughts, bro? What you got?
My thoughts is the Pistons got to be able to hold a lead this time, and they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
And
a fact. They definitely hold and the turnovers though.
yeah, and that goes into holding the lead.
Yeah, yeah.
However, y'all got to make Tails the jump shooter. That's what I feel like. When Tails just consistently shooting
Mm,
threes, he plays terrible. And
right,
when
right.
his offense not clicking, his defense not working. So that's what I feel like you take him out of the equation first. That should be the main focus. Brunson going either make shots or miss shots. It is what it is. You don't worry about that too much. You worry about Towns. I feel like Towns the X factor. That's what's going to be your win and loss in this series. Whatever Towns do.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my opinion when I'm thinking about that series. However,
Yeah.
because of that, I think the Knicks might get out this series, but I'm not surprised if the Pistons take them out though. I'm not gonna be surprised about it.
um,
They good enough to knock the
right.
Knicks out. They're definitely good enough to knock
No,
them out.
that's a fact. They definitely are, but I will say they did show that they are what wet behind the ears per se when it comes to this playoff basketball a little bit. Or can we say is this a Tobias Harris problem?
Now,
Because he did score 0 points in the fourth quarter. You can't have that. You the second best scoring option, third best maybe scoring option. You can't do that. You can't. That's unacceptable.
I mean, I guess, but I guess
Excuse
I'm not
me.
going
Oh,
to him.
elaborate, please, because you're saying I guess. Why is?
The Knicks went on a 21 to nothing run at some point, didn't they?
Yes, that's a fact. Yeah.
That's not just because he's not scoring though. I'm just saying there's other things that factor into it. That don't help it. But to be
Mhm.
like, oh, it's Tobias. Nah, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not just gonna throw that loss
That's a good point.
just so
Tell like the Sixers fans then.
I no, I tried to throw it at Embiid. Pause. I said it was Embiid fault.
Mhm.
That was my thing.
Wow. Okay.
Because you already know when he tired. When Embiid tired,
Yeah.
he don't leave from behind that 3 point line. You always know when he tired.
Hmm.
It's not that hard to figure it
Yep.
out. And then
Yep. That's a fact.
and then at the same time, Maxie go a little too crazy with that green light.
Hmm.
He can get a
Yep.
little wild with that green light. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? So yeah, that wasn't for me because I'm like, we know who Tobias is after these years.
That's a good point.
I
But
mean,
we still can't let him off the hook though. We
I'm just saying, how long am I
mm.
going to watch a duck quack and then sit on the porch saying I'm waiting for him to bark? Yeah, you are what you are at this point. I know what you're going to do.
Yeah, that's true.
You
That's true,
laughing
man.
for?
That's a fact. Cause you a fool.
I'm just saying, like
Talk about.
you know he gonna be inconsistent. So I don't know why everybody's so
Hmm.
lost. And let's be honest,
Yeah.
with that signing, when he signed with the Pistons, a lot of people didn't even have the
Hmm.
Pistons going to the playoff this year. They would say,
That's
"Oh,
a fact.
he's just
They
happy to be on the team." Like, come on,
word. Yep, I
yeah,
remember that.
let's not do that.
Let's not forget. Yeah, let's not forget. I remember that. They're
Ball
like,
another
and they were saying that, oh, they gonna get the same experience. Oh, they gonna see. I saw a lot of those posts on X, formerly known as
yeah,
Twitter.
like so. Come on now, but in the same breath,
Yep. Yep.
this is the same team that made them look bad last year in the first round. I'm just saying.
Mm, true.
I'm just saying.
Yep. Right.
He could do more, but yeah, I just don't want to
Mhm.
only put that.
Put it all on him. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's a fact.
yeah,
Yeah.
because they y'all. I don't know how you let them go on that type of like. Come on, y'all had the
Yeah.
game.
Brunson, they let campaign. That's what I said on my join on
Yeah,
Instagram. They let campaign turn into
yeah,
Curry.
he got wild. He got
He started feeling himself. You seen him? He was chirping and
he,
everything.
he got wild. He got
Yep.
he got wild. I saw some of them shots he was making was wild.
Yeah, I was like, then he started chirping. I'm like, oh, he started feeling himself now.
But respectfully, because if you
Hmm.
want to shift to this like last night with my Heat,
Hmm.
same with the Pistons.
Right.
If you think Cam Johnson is going to do, I mean, um, damn, I just forgot his name that fast. If you think he's going to do that,
Oh, campaign. Yeah, campaign.
he going to do that every game.
Right. Yeah,
The
I
same way,
agree.
like as far as the Heat, you think Todd Jerome about to average 28 in this series?
Nah, I don't see that. But he has been playing good for them off the bench, though.
He ain't that bad. I remember him when he was in college. I didn't know what
Yep.
happened to him, but they said he got injured or something last year.
I think. Yeah, it might have been that. Yeah, it might have been injuries.
But yeah, man, the Knicks is still shaky to me because first of all,
Mhm.
let's address the elephant in the room. They,
Them Knicks fans gonna be on your head, boy. You better chill out.
you know what the thing is. The reason why I like to tell them the truth because they hate to hear the truth.
Mhm.
They are
Yep.
0 and whatever against the top teams this year. They didn't win a
Yeah.
game against none of the top teams this year.
Yep.
So when are we going
Yep.
to stop saying the Knicks are going to win? The Knicks fans have this weird.
Mhm.
Oh, the Knicks winning it when a superstar come available. Oh, they going to
Mhm.
go to the Knicks. Y'all ain't
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Thanks. Yep.
Come on.
And yo, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. I got lost cracking the fuck up. I was
As you
about to
keep
say,
laughing, dude.
yeah. Yeah, I'm dead. I forgot what I
I'm
was about to say. But yeah, I forgot. But yeah, yo,
as far as
go
huh?
go ahead.
You got it.
You got it.
As far as the Clippers and Nuggets,
Oh, I thought you was. That's what I was. I thought you was gonna stay on the Heat and Cavs,
I just want to knock out today games because that's next. But
or is you trying to avoid
trying to avoid.
talking about the loss?
We at the front. We at the front with it. At the front door. That's what they call me. What you talking about? All right, let's go to the Heat series. What about it? We not gonna act
No,
like
it was.
that score isn't indicating how that game went though. Let's
I
keep it
agree.
real.
No, I saw it. I watched it. I
Let's
watched
keep
it.
it real. Be honorable on here. If you gonna come on here and
Uh-huh.
talk about the Heat, be honorable when you do it.
Yeah,
Now, speaking of that series,
Bam had a good game though. Like,
Wiggins
now
did.
he's gonna have to keep it going. Yeah, we did.
That's
And
what
he
I
took
feel like.
and he,
Oh.
and he chucked up a lot of shots. I'm just like, come on, bro. Don't need to force it, man.
And it's almost like when he was going into his
Uh-huh.
spin move, I'm like, why you not doing it sooner? Why are you waiting that long?
Yeah, I
As soon as
agree.
you get the spot, take that one dribble, go. Why are you waiting? Bro, they have
Hmm.
Mobley and Allen down there. I don't
Hmm.
want to keep trying to put shots over those two.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So shout out to Davion Mitchell because I feel like he finally getting his NBA confidence with this team.
yeah. I'm. Yup. Hmm.
Like I feel like he getting his
Yep.
NBA confidence. Because he was a
Yeah, he is.
monster at Baylor.
Yeah, he
You
was
know
one
what
of
I'm
my
saying?
favorites. I remember that.
So yeah, shout out to him because he falling into. I feel like I know he might do it anyway,
Hmm.
even with me saying this or not saying this. I think Spoelstra need to try to tweak and do a little something different with the rotation only because try to catch them off guard with something they're not looking for.
I agree. I agree with that. Yep.
Bring in Jaime a little early. Bring him in a little early.
Hmm.
See
Hmm.
what can he do.
Yeah, yep, that's what I'd be saying. Like you gotta flip your rotation and see what you can get. If something isn't, if player isn't working, don't force it. Let's see what the next man could give me. Like
And that's what
that's
I'm
what you
saying.
gotta do.
Because when we was going on those runs,
Hmm.
kind of scoring, I say throw Rose there in there real quick. See if he can
Yeah,
get
he
a
got a
quick little.
DNP, didn't he? I ain't see him at all. Yeah, I don't think he played.
I feel like I saw him, but then I got him mixed up
You, yeah,
with high
yeah,
school.
you probably saw him on the bench.
But he ain't been playing good though, so it's not like it's random.
Yeah, but in the right, but in the playoffs, I don't know. Maybe he's trying game two.
But that's what I'm saying. You
Who
never
knows?
know
Yeah,
because
yep,
Spoelstra mixed it up in a second. Because I
yeah.
remember in our we played the Hawks one year, right? We played the
Yep,
Hawks.
that's a fact. He ain't play. He ain't play at all. Yep.
He might put
Then
him
he's
in.
a DNP.
He might put him in because one time it was I forgot was it 2020? Duncan Robinson went off for like 35 or something like that. Went something crazy against the
Oh,
but
I'm glad you mentioned Duncan Robinson. Not to cut you off, but real quick. Speaking of Duncan Robinson, he had a couple bonehead plays, man. Oh, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him an excuse on this. Him and Davion Mitchell was like not on the same page at like a little point in the game, so I give him the benefit of the doubt on that. But
the thing with them,
we gotta be
too,
better.
I feel like they don't play enough with each other.
Mm, okay.
Because you can do I know everybody gonna say, oh, he been on the heat, but practice is different from real game. It is not the same. It's not the same.
Mm,
You think it's the same,
but
that just shows me you never been an athlete ever. So like that just shows me you never been an athlete ever. If you think they're the
exactly.
same thing. If you think they're the same thing,
But
you're crazy. But
mhm.
what I was gonna say was Robinson went off for like 35, whatever the case is, first game we played.
Hmm.
Next game, he
Yep.
struggled against Atlanta. We didn't see him into the Eastern Conference finals when he
Yep.
came in and he hit some clutch shots. So
Yep.
Spoelstra's not keying in or not making moves. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not really worried about that. Could we probably be outmatched in this series on paper? Yeah.
Hmm.
Realistically, and you really think about who you're playing against, it ain't that far fetched
No.
for us to win.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like,
Because
respectfully, real quick before you say that, I want to address one thing.
Mhm.
I heard, I don't know who it was commentating, but Donovan Mitchell made a play and they called him playoff Donovan.
Hmm?
He made a play and somebody said playoff Donovan, playoff Mitchell or something. That's what they said. One
Mm.
of the comments.
Oh, I gotta go back and see that
One,
because that's
one
wild.
of,
But go ahead. Go ahead.
let's relax. Let's stop
Hmm.
being biased because we're never gonna call him playoff Mitchell right now. Listen, he has, if you call the numbers,
Yep.
because he go off in games.
Yeah. And he's tied with Michael Jordan for over 20 plus points in game ones
He don't never.
in the playoffs.
He never stops shooting. So it wouldn't be that hard to do it. He don't never stop shooting. That's why his teams always lose. He don't never stop shooting.
Oh, why you had to disrespect him
I
like that?
don't
He's
got a
going
problem with Mitchell. I rock
he
with
gonna
Mitchell.
say that
We not going to act like he's not known for coming up short when the playoffs come. That's what
true.
we're not going to do.
But he gonna say, yeah, he never stopped shooting.
He don't.
Yeah.
Next time we play them, go look at how many shots he put up.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee it's going to be between 20. It's going to be at least 20.
Mm-hmm.
He don't stop shooting the damn ball. He better get that much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't got no beef. I don't got no beef with Mitchell though, because I like Mitchell game. But again, calling him playoff Donovan off of this match, stop it, bro. Bucks pick at 19. Nick said we wouldn't get up under 19. Frank. I guess he's talking Nets.
The next.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, right, he comes up short in the playoffs a lot.
Yep.
So let's not call him that. Let's not call
Mm-hmm.
him that. It's the same way like with the playoff Jimmy thing, right? Everybody said he wasn't this and this, but they all keep calling him it over and over. But when he was on the Heat, he wasn't
Right.
playoff Jimmy. But he go to the Warriors now. We better watch out for playoff Jimmy.
I saw them giving him a little bit of credit with the Heat. His playoff Jimmy.
I'm saying when the regular season came, everybody was talking about, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing this year. Stop hating, for real.
Yep.
But that's
Yeah,
that series though. It's gonna go.
they got to give. Hmm?
It's gonna go game to game. We could be fine.
Yeah, I agree. So what you saying? Heat don't got a chance against the Cavs? John
Who said
John?
that?
That's what he said. He said if Jason Tatum and Brown are both injured, Cavs might have an opening to knock them out. Mm.
Why wouldn't they? You talking about their best teams?
Miami getting cooked right now. Yeah, that was a good game, but I wouldn't say it's over though.
He in a time machine or something? I don't think that he on right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's talking about last game, but he said getting cooked right now. So John, you
It's one
crazy,
game.
bro. You funny as hell, John.
Ain't he a Nets
But
fan?
yes, yep.
Oh, he shouldn't be talking about anybody getting cooked right now. But anyway,
Yeah,
like, but
yeah, because we banking on picks. Oh
yeah.
man, and Bam might ask out. No, I don't know. Bam might be like then. He might be locked in. I can't. It'll be weird. After that Luca trade, anything is possible. But we ain't. I don't think we getting in the lottery, bro. I don't see it. I just for some rare weird reason, I just don't see it. I just hope they build right through the draft. That's all I'm hoping for.
went to the finals. I don't know. We
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
we always missing something and could probably
Hmm.
figure something out. I'm not one of those fans that go to the
Hmm.
game and say, "All right, we lost this one." Nah, I'm not one of those. Call it delusional, whatever the case is. I don't do that. Anyway, back to the playoffs because he about to go on a rant about the next draft. Um,
Hmm.
now where we at?
Yeah, we were talking
Oh,
about the Heat.
you ain't why you ain't saying nothing about the Clippers and Nuggets.
What? What you mean? Hold up. I thought I was a Nets fan or whatever.
The
Why you
M-
saying that like one of them my team?
the
Hmm?
MVP running right now.
Stop it. You saying? Nah, I don't see that happening though. But yeah, back to that game. The speaking of the Clippers and Nuggets, the turnovers hurt them. And like I said in my video earlier on Instagram, y'all go check that out, right? Instagram, Chris with Sports on Instagram. But yeah, man, the turnovers hurt them. And then I'm like, yeah, turnovers hurt them, but you can't have crucial turnovers in crucial moments. Like
Yeah,
those turnovers hurt them. It was the turnover with Jamal Murray and Kawhi that hurt him. I don't know what Tyloo saw that said, "Oh, hey, let me challenge this." I don't get it. You remember that?
can I ask a serious question without trolling?
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
If the Clippers lose tonight, is Kawhi going to have a random injury come Game 3 or no?
Oh, that's a troll. Oh, that's a troll. You gonna say, "Could he ask a question that
I'm
you
asking.
crazy?" Oh, that's crazy. Looks like you're losing slower. Gets into this bad habit of chucking threes and the turnovers. I mean, yeah, that's somewhat true because Kawhi dealt with a bunch of injuries as well. So that's why if he
But
looks like he
Kawhi
got a
was torching them when they was up though. So
he was though. Yeah. So
you
yeah,
can't say that once they lost. You can't don't put that on him once they lost because
yeah,
he was getting busy on them. He was getting busy
yeah,
on and
yeah, man. I
turnovers.
hope
I
he
don't know, man. It's something with Harden that I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. It happens. It happens to the best of them, man.
But it's happening
But
to
yeah,
him too much. Like Harden too good for like some of the stuff he do. Seriously, like
mhm,
I don't know.
mhm.
I,
Yeah, that's a good point. That's fair.
I don't know. As far as the threes he
Mhm.
was making them is just yeah. I guess
I think the role players had to step up as well too, though. We. I mean, I said we. They needed more from Bogey. They needed more from what's his name? Derrick Jones Jr. I know he's not really a scorer, but like they need to run some sets to get him in play. And then
I don't.
also they
No, you finished. I just wanted to.
yeah,
It was something he just said. I wanted to
yeah.
talk about.
And then also like they gave Chris Dunn. I can't remember the moments they were, but he missed the two wide open threes. And I'm like, maybe they should have put somebody else in to go to I know he's been great defensively. I get it, but when you need somebody to hit a shot, we can't. Why am I keep saying we? You can't rely on Chris Dunn. You know,
Because
that's
and the
a
thing is like what did we just talk about? What I said about
uh
Tobias Harris. You are who you are at
yeah,
this point. He's not a 3 point.
right,
So we can't
right,
like you know what I'm saying. So when you
yeah, but
like
they needed those. They needed those. I feel like those threes was crucial, and he missed a couple of them. But
all right, I don't know about Kawhi asking out. I know James
James
Harden
Hart,
won't hesitate.
but James Harden is a free agent though, so I don't get it.
He gonna be a free agent. He
Yes,
ain't coming back then. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back.
he ain't gonna be like that tonight though, John. Yeah, watch.
And that's because that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. He's again. He started.
But also he had a good performance though. I don't understand. He had a good performance. Yeah, they gotta clean up the turnovers, but he gave him 30.
Yeah,
And he had what, 8, 9 assists, I think?
and what you know what? I can't go
Right, right.
crazy. I don't want to go too crazy. 'Cause I didn't see the ending of the game because I had to leave out for work. Right.
Oh, okay, yeah,
But
and shout out to Christian Brown. Brown, he had a dagger three, not a dagger. I don't know if it was a dagger, but it was a big time three. If y'all watch the game, y'all know what I'm talking about. That really was like the turning point in the game.
shout out to that former Jayhawk. Shout
Yeah, he's a hooper, bro. Like he definitely got
He been
heart. You can
solid
see
since he
when he,
came. Yeah, he been solid since.
yeah, bro. He been ready. Yeah, he been ready. Like he ain't got no fear in him.
Yeah, but I don't know if Harden. All right, let's put it like this. I don't want to say he get gassed out. Can we say
Uh-huh.
he get zoned out? It's like
Mhm.
he get to the point it ain't going my way. Whatever now. Like I don't know. That's it. Give me that feel sometimes. Like when if it stopped going his way, he's just like, all right, whatever. I'm just going to go with the motion now.
Mhm.
You can't do that at this point because nobody gonna let you get away with that.
True.
You okay?
Yeah.
We playing for a championship, and somebody on the other team telling me he don't even care if they win no more. Copy, you out of here now. Nobody's gonna do that. James Harden got to fix that.
He did. He said that. He did say that. Damn. Oh, that's true.
Oh
You crazy.
no, I'm gonna
Yo,
let you say that. I ain't gonna go there.
yeah.
The niggas put up mushrooms for him.
And he said, I mean, that's a good point. If MPJ, step it up, but still, no,
Yeah,
I
he
agree. I
fall
agree.
in love too much with the threes ever since they won that
Who was that?
championship.
Jamal. I mean, Michael Porter.
Yeah, ever since they won that
That's his game,
championship,
though.
bro.
Ain't that what you said earlier?
What?
I'm not gonna expect a dunk to start barking. Right. That's what MPJ do.
Yeah, but
And I give him the benefit of the doubt because of the back injuries. The back injuries forced him to turn into one of those type of players.
no, I'm talking about the force ones though.
Oh, the force threes,
Yeah, I'm
right?
talking about the
Yeah.
force ones. I ain't mad
I
that
feel
he
like
shoot him because he hit it at a good
mhm,
clip. I'm talking about
mhm.
like, bro, when somebody closing out on you and you probably could just swing through and go past him, you still gonna try to shoot it
or
anyway.
up fake or up
Yeah,
fake and rip
he
through.
just gonna shoot it anyway. Like, come on.
That that reminds me of Tim Hardaway Jr. I was watching that game, bro, and I'm like, yo, it ain't a shot. He don't think that is good.
You gotta remember though. You gotta
Mhm.
oh, he trolling you.
I mean, this the thing with Ben Simmons, right? You can't you look.
Oh,
I'm keeping it a buck.
you.
Y'all can't expect this to be um the Ben Simmons of old. Everybody knows that. That's why this John was high high risk, low reward, right? Because he's had the two back surgeries. So he's not if you watch him on the court, you know that it's not the same, bro. Like, so I don't know what people be trying to say when it comes to that, but in terms of what he does on the court, has good IQ, he still has that. He's still 6'10". It's not easy to get past the 6'10" guy standing in your face, and then he's getting rebounds and got good IQ basketball. They not asking for Ben Simmons of the old. This is what they. That's why they picked him up. They don't need him to be that. They just need him to do what he do best: push the pace, rebound, help defend. Like they not.
Well, when he gonna
If
start
there,
pushing?
if this was the Ben Simmons of old, if this was the Ben Simmons of old, they would be this game. I mean, this roster would be damn near cheating.
Wait, you know that for a fact, or you just joking? Did they really do that?
I mean, Ty Lue said that he did that they did, but like nobody is going to be Jokic though. Like, let's be
No,
for
but
real.
not
You could have said
even
you
with
could have
that.
said Zubat. You could have said Zubat. Oh, the practice dummy as Jokic.
No, but I'm
Like
saying
that,
like
that
I'm
means
like that's
nothing.
weird.
That report means nothing.
But I'm just saying that's weird, isn't it? Because you don't know what he's gonna be thinking at the time. So you practicing against
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
similar. That's weird. Why would you do that?
yeah. Hey man, ex Ty Lue.
I guess that's his coaching. I don't know. I don't understand. Why would you?
You
you
funny
don't
as hell, John.
you don't know what their game plan is.
Yeah, my dog been wild, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, John. I do need a bit real because that's just weird. Like, I,
hmm
so I'm just gonna go out on the street, right, and go get somebody that's
hmm
6'9" and say, "This is me practicing for LeBron." What? It don't work like that. The Clippers deserve to lose this series. Then if that's how they
They ain't gonna lose the series.
if that's how they practices
But
are going, they out of here.
no, I got them bouncing back. I think they win tonight. And then also, what's his name? Aaron Gordon. I don't see him going off for 20 like he did last game. What? I don't see that. Oh, for sure.
The
Any team
Clippers
that
don't
goes up
win
2-0,
tonight. They out in five.
very well could be.
I feel like they out in five.
Very well could
Or
be
get one at
because
home.
playing against a team like that that's won a
They
championship,
out in five.
they yeah, they're a pretty good team. I don't know why this wouldn't be no travesty because Nuggets are a good team. They have the best player on the floor. That's what everybody's been saying. Oh, they got the best player. Woo, woo,
But at some
right?
point, it has to be though, right? Hear me out. Hear me out before
Break it down. Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, right. Good.
franchise standpoint. It has to be,
Hmm.
dude. Your superstar is barely here. What's this gonna be like the third year straight they got knocked out in the first round?
Might be.
Last year, y'all had these two. You add in Terrence Mann was there. I don't know how much. I don't know how good he did. But anyway, he was there. You had Terrence Mann there, who at some point he showed he could be solid for the rotation, right? Paul George was there. Westbrook was there,
Hmm.
and y'all.
Now, Paul George, didn't he get hurt too
He was playing
at
enough in
some
that
point?
series, though. He played enough of that series.
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
That yeah, no, this a change has to happen. They get knocked out in the first round. I'm sorry, I don't care if it's the Nuggets or not. A change got to happen.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
can't be paying this dude this much. He's not here, and you just keep getting knocked out in the first round every year.
it's a good point.
And look, what they gonna say? Oh, the Clippers need more help. Every time they give you help, you ain't there anyway. So what do it matter?
But when he show up when it matters. So that's all I care about.
He show up when?
When it matters.
How often is that? Why
I
are you
just
so
said it.
puzzled when I ask that? How often
I,
is
'cause
that?
I just
I'm just asking. Why? What was that? What was that? What was that pause? What happened?
ah, cause I'm telling you, you're gonna see.
Norman Powell got
That's
no
all.
choice. He got no choice but to step.
Yeah, he got no choice but to
Yeah,
step up. He can't force it though. Like I feel like some Jones, some possession, he be forcing it. He had a couple head scratchers, but
that
I think
always
I
been
see them.
Bogdanovic's game though. They knew that when they traded for him. That's just what he do. That's how he play.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think he chucks. I didn't see him chucking, but nah. I would say the person who chucks up threes is Norman Powell. He
Hold on.
he don't have a shot that he doesn't like.
At the same time, he shot. He was up there in the 3 point percentage though.
Yeah, because he chucking.
Stop it.
Ain't that what you
Stop.
said about
Still got
Mitchell?
to make the shots that have a high percentage.
That's a fact. That's a fact, though.
Come on, man. You were saying he should have been an all star. You agreed.
But two things can be true, right?
Yeah.
That's a shot that he don't think that is not. I mean, he doesn't have a shot that he feels is a bad shot.
And also,
There.
you're a hater. That's another thing.
Well, I hate him.
You hating on Norman Powell right now, saying he just throw up threes. You know that's not true.
I just call it. I just call it how I see it. That ain't no hater. That's all.
But he
Let me
won't
see
call
here.
out Ben Simmons though.
Nah, I think he'll be fine. I definitely get what you're saying, John, but I think he'll be fine. It's just that stop it. Come on, John. You know
Yeah,
that. I'll give fair criticism, bro. I don't. All I do is dealing facts, though. Like that's the thing. People like to kick the bull while he down, but it's just like y'all already know what happened to him. If y'all pay attention, two back surgeries is not easy to come from. Yeah, yeah, John. We got that relationship, bro. We tight. You know.
I don't know about the mindset part though. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know. I never seen Norman Powell ever have a confidence issue. I give him that.
Yeah, he don't. Yeah,
That's
he
going back
don't.
to
Yeah.
when he was on Portland. I don't think he.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, when he was on the rafters at Portland. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nah, yeah, that I feel like he cool on that. He like a Tim. I usually say like with Tim Hardaway, they gonna shoot regardless.
Uh-huh. Hell yeah, they they shoot.
Yeah, they shoot
They
regardless.
gonna throw that bitch up, man.
That gun ain't never been on safety for them.
Nah, bro, for real.
They ain't never been on.
He said the gun ain't never been on safety with them. That's for real though. Like I'm telling you, you gonna see the Nike power going. It's gonna be some Jones where he splashed them just though. He going
You want
but yeah, I think they're
to
gonna
talk
bounce back
about
tonight.
MVPs? Where was
Mhm.
SGA last night? Where was he at yesterday afternoon?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Damn, what happened? You said what happened to SGA. Hold
he
on.
started off bad. What did he end with?
No, hold on.
Yeah,
What the score say? Hold on. I'm squinting. What the score say? 131 to 80. Oh, that's what happened. I don't know.
yeah, we definitely gonna say,
Yeah, 131 to 80. That's what happened.
huh?
131 to 80. That's what happened.
That was a massacre.
W
Game.
W. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's
I had to turn that off. That game was a
they
massacre.
they was frying them. Yeah, I still kept it on though.
They deserve it though. The Grizzlies, I'm saying, they deserve that. They deserve it.
Yeah, man. Then you heard what Jai had to say.
I just seen them laughing on the side.
Yeah, and I'm like Stephen A. went in on him with that. It's just like you shouldn't have been laughing. But I'm like, what is he supposed to be doing? Crying after one game?
But then you don't know what
Like I
like
don't get it.
people say a lot of stuff to him. I wouldn't be surprised if he was laughing at something somebody said to him.
Right, you don't know. Like
Yeah.
you don't know what the context of why he was laughing or what was going on. Like, come on, bro.
Whether
But
he's
it does
smiling
make
or
good.
frowning, they still down.
They still damn right. They still taking the L. So it's like what? Yeah, we discussed the Pistons and the Knicks earlier, bro.
Yeah. See, he brung it up. I wasn't going to. But that's why I said about the Tobias thing. Because Cade didn't have the greatest game either. He wasn't
True.
as
He had a slow start. No, he had a slow start.
yeah.
Yep, he had a
No,
slow
no,
start.
that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Not in Madison Square Garden. That ain't happening. That
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the officiating is definitely. Yeah, I know. I saw.
not in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, it's definitely one sided. You're gonna have to force them to make a call.
They like Boston refs.
Yeah, I saw he out. He had a leg injury. They said. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Doran gonna have to step
Hey,
up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing that tells us is that nobody gonna get flagrant foul. Stewart ain't doing no difference when he in the game. All that means that we won't see a viral moment of somebody getting tackled.
No, he had an alright game. It wasn't bad. He was doing his best. I would say.
He just said what I said. He just said. Did I not say that?
Yeah, yeah, you did. Yeah, yep. We said that
We
already.
fine.
Yep.
You're fine with that happening. If he can do
Hmm.
that a whole series, then damn, you just shake his hand.
Yeah, we gonna have to see what Mikael Bridges do.
He gonna have to figure something out because I
Yeah.
don't get it.
And he's that boy is a cone defensively. When K see him,
Was he? Because I didn't see nothing else.
barbecue chicken.
I just saw.
Barbecue chicken. Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely yeah. Because that's the way I felt when I saw campaign. Because I only saw the highlights. I didn't see the game, but I saw
Uh-huh.
campaign hitting all them shots, bro. And I'm like, you just gonna have to let him do that all series. Then let's see can he do it all
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like I'm not
Man, he
going
caught.
crazy over the game off of that. He gonna have to do it all year. I
Mhm.
mean, all the whole series, and we just shake his hand. We shake
Yep,
his hand
that's a
if he
fact.
do it. Hey,
Hmm.
I
Yep.
ain't gonna argue that.
But yeah, back to that, they was asking John Morant about the series or whatever, and he was like, so I forgot verbatim, but he said, oh, after that huge loss, like because they got blown out, and he was like, well, if we win game two, then we won one, so that game was erased basically.
He not wrong, but just take the loss. Like
Yeah,
Like Josh is saying that.
But yeah, they just gonna have to win though.
That's a
If they
crazy.
don't win game two, that's gonna be crazy.
That's a crazy
Huh?
statement. Don't credit him for cheering on the bench. Like, what's up with him? If I'm Mikel, me and Josh got to have a conversation after that. Like, what the
Nothing wrong with that. He being a good sport, he being a good teammate.
bro? You know how the media go. Yeah, look. Don't say no. Oh yeah, he was cheering real good from the bench. Like what?
Nah, John just want to trash Mikel.
No, because I be peeping. Yeah, he always call him mid
I don't
Cal.
blame. Yeah, he is mid though. Like people definitely over exaggerated him. I mean, he not no bum, but like in terms of like your
He
competition
just
level,
he ain't no star like people thought he was gonna be.
rich man. Oh, how urgent! You think? Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, man. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely think they thought it was gonna be sweet though against the Wolves, but Ant said no. Mm-mm.
Let's hurry up and
I'm like
wrap
that.
up
These
this.
dudes, I got. Yeah.
To talk about that series. I want to talk about that
Mm.
one. I
What
said
you
so.
want to talk about it, man?
Let's wrap up whatever else you guys say about the Thunder and Grizzlies. Because yeah, let's get to that one. Let's get to that Lakers one.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. I think it's gonna be a sweep, 4-0.
Sweet.
Yeah, sweep. It's a sweep, bro. Much respect to John, but it's a sweep.
Now, as far as the Lakers, if they get
Mm-hmm.
if they get if they
You
lose
crack
in
it
the
up.
first round,
Oh man. Mm-hmm.
and to this Timberwolves team,
Yep.
they not they're not complete garbage, but
Mm-mm.
it's a what the fuck moment if they lose to them. You got to call it that. Y'all done
Yeah, no,
gassed
for
up
sure.
this Luca trade, right? Y'all done made jokes
Mm-hmm.
about the Nico ball. Even though Luca went off, he
Yep.
had 37 or whatever. He did what
Mhm.
he
I'm
was
glad
supposed
you
to do.
brought up Nico Harrison because I'm gonna speak on that later. Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to, John. You know I was gonna go in on that.
If they think Reeves is going to guard Randall,
Yup, yup. You saw that? Yeah, I was loving that. I said, "Oh yeah, go ahead, Randall, put him in the switch and go to work on him, make him work." Nah, I feel like he played as good as he can. I think Dodo played as good as he could, but it's hard to do most things when you can't create your own shot offensively. You need Luca and LeBron and whoever else to set you up, and then defensively, what can he do when he getting caught up on switches? You put him in a switch, and we like, oh, we want to take on Reeves and Luca. Yep,
Reeves is not a
that's
top
what
option
happened.
for sure. I don't know. Like,
Nah.
listen, he'll have a good game or something, but
Hmm.
when they were giving him that type of hype, like, oh, he might lead the Lakers and be a star
Hmm.
somewhere. No, I feel like it will be the I rock with him. I get everybody make the jokes about him. I rock with him, but I feel like it will be another Jordan Poole situation.
Yep, yep. Still pretty good, but
But you
you're
would
not
just be,
the star.
yeah, but you wouldn't be a star. You're just the best person on a
Yeah,
bad team now. That's all
exactly.
you would
Yep,
be if you go somewhere.
yep, yep. Nah, that's the same thing. I hear you, John, but that's what I said with Dodo. It's hard to do to be that anchor when you getting caught up getting put up in switches. You set a screen, they taking him off the ball. So now they're forcing Austin Reeves and Luca to defend. So it ain't much Vanderbilt can do.
And can we
It's
talk
hard.
about it? McDaniels did them dirty.
30. Yeah, bro. I didn't expect that. Like I like McDaniel's game. I know what he could do, but he
Did
went off for
dirty.
25, bro. Like he was in that mode.
And looked like he was doing it easily too. Like
Word. Yeah, man.
he did some damn.
I liked his energy. He showed up with that energy, bro. He did. But yeah, back to that. It was just a slaughter. Ant came to play. He said, "No, this ain't sweet." And you certainly seen what he heard in the post game interviews. Everybody picking the Lakers. The Lakers should win, but we ready to take on that challenge, basically, and they did. Yep. I love it, bro. This gonna be a good series. I think it might go to 7, but man, if they seek them out defensively and put up buckets
Yeah.
like they did, it could be bad. It could be bad.
The
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like the Phoenix Suns series, but people slept on the Wolves, man. I said, I like,
No,
I think we're gonna give
don't
them some
say
challenges.
people. Don't say
A
people
lot of people,
because you was
oh,
one of them.
Lakers in 5.
You was
Excuse
one
me.
of them. I'm talking last year. You was one of them.
What I say? What
I
I say
told you
last
the
year?
Wolves got a chance to go to the conference finals. We got it on record. I told you they had a chance. The beginning of the year, you looked at me like I was crazy.
All right, you're right. Last year I was a little skeptical though. I wasn't like too hard on them though.
It was just matchups wise. That's why I said they had it
Hmm.
doing it because if you matchups is everything. It's
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, yo, and then you saw. Speaking of Rui, I'm glad you brought him up, John. Ant made him touch the floor, bro. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nas Reed was stroking it from deep, bro. He couldn't miss. Nas Reed could not miss, bro.
But that's what I was saying. Where the hell he been all year?
Who?
Nas Reed, because I was looking for him.
No, he been.
Crazy breakout year. I'm not saying he was bad, but I'm saying I thought he was.
No, he had a decent year, bro. It wasn't bad. He had a solid year.
And they
I think he did get. Hmm?
and then they just kept leaving him open. Like
Yeah, yeah. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, man. Yup,
and the thing is too, I feel like they don't know how to guard him because they
yup.
scared of him going to the rack,
Hmm.
leaving him wide open and just keep shooting open.
Yeah. And another thing I forgot to mention. I said this is going to be JJ Redick's test of his coaching skills. This is his first time being a coach, and all of that IQ stuff and all of that. Yeah, he knows the game and stuff like that, but it's different come playoff times. He's a rookie head coach. You're going up against Chris Finch, who's a veteran, and I feel like Finch has the upper hand.
But then and then JJ said, what did he say? I'm trying to work.
He spoke about he spoke about the physicality, right?
No, he
That's
it was like a game interview. And he was like, they're not
mhm.
really doing nothing X and O's wise to us right now.
Yeah. I didn't hear that part, but I just heard how.
It was basically we were saying was they not doing nothing crazy. They're doing predictable stuff. So I'm looking like, well, why y'all ain't stopping it by now?
Stop it. Right. If that was predictable, why you didn't stop it?
And I
Like,
don't even know if they playing.
yes, he is too ahead of himself.
He another one that he'll mess up your locker room too. I don't even know about that being the playing team when was he a little. I don't know what be going on with Rudy. He a little. I don't know. He always wants some bullshit going on.
No, but I feel like Rudy had a good game. Grabbed a couple boards. He do what he's supposed to do. He's not like he is who he is. Like you need him to protect the paint, get the rebounds, set screens, get lobs. Like no, I don't know why people like to trash on Rudy. Like he's a solid player for what he is. He is who he
I don't
is.
have a
Like I don't
with
know, nobody ever had him as a top center in the league.
I
Like,
don't have beef with Rudy. My beef about his game is I think people gas his lockdown.
ooh, oh, you talking about as far as defensively? Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
gas his one-on-one defense.
Yeah, they do. I don't know why, but he's a good help defender. Like you know what I mean on
Oh
the
no, he's a great
interior, but he's never been that good on the perimeter.
help
So
defender.
yeah. Oh yeah, they might have to switch their lineup up. I would say I disagree, but after what happened game one,
No,
you might want to tweak it a little bit at
playoffs,
times
you're gonna have to
because when you do that lineup, you gotta outscore them, and if you don't outscore them, it's gonna be hard if you can't get stops. So
and then listen to what you said.
that's
They're gonna have to outscore them, right? And their definition of outscoring is they're gonna just start jacking up threes. That's what's gonna
yep,
mess up.
mhm, yep, yeah. But with Rudy offense, he's set screens, free up Ant so he can do what he do,
You know,
free up.
he definitely
Yeah,
never worked on his offensive game. You could tell. Like the dude don't even know how to do a correct.
he probably never had no crazy look at him. Sometimes he ain't the most skilled. He just got the height.
That's yeah. That's why Shaq said he gonna go get a tall kid that's gonna make the same amount.
Shaq always dissing somebody. I don't get it, bro. Like
He said, "I can go out here."
I know the Lakers. I know the Lakers wish they had Rudy right now. So what the hell Jackson Hayes do? Oh, Luca's gonna turn him into a this, that, and the third. I ain't say he's gonna turn him into a star, but they was like, oh, Luca's gonna make him so much better. This, that, and the third. Where was he at?
I think they wasn't giving Lively enough credit as a player.
No, I'm talking about not
No,
Lively. I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about
like
Jackson Hayes. I
acting
mean.
like uh Luca game made Lively who he is. That's
Oh, right,
yeah. I'm
right.
saying I
Okay,
feel like
okay.
they wasn't giving him enough credit for like how he was playing.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree, John. They definitely slept sleeping on this Timberwolves team, man. They come together
Which
collectively,
is the dumbest thing
and
to
they
do in the playoff series, but
yup, and they not scared either. You funny as hell, John.
he always just look I don't know, like uncoordinated or something. I don't know.
Who?
Jackson,
Jackson Hayes, right?
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
man.
know. He just I don't know. He's
He
like
average. He average,
think
man.
or something.
Yeah, he average, man.
Oh, he's definitely average.
Yup,
What are we so can I ask this question? I know Food
yup.
ain't the greatest, right? Do you think they now regretting more about the Mark Williams thing or no?
They better,
Because I get it.
cause I.
Me personally, I don't know why they was gonna get rid of Connect because I feel like if they know how to unleash the kid, he fine.
But they didn't even play him
No, that's
though.
what I'm about to
So
say. But then you not playing him. So
yeah, so it's like that's why you brought it up because it's just like okay, so why
why
didn't you
not
keep Mark
just
Williams?
say chalk the physical, wait for him to get if
Because he played a couple games. Because he played a couple games with
bro
Charlotte
play the next game with them.
when the trade got rescinded. Yes, yeah. So you probably could have made it work. I don't know what I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, I
No,
was.
not at all. Good question though.
Yeah, I was. I was. Because I felt like, and I wanted to talk about it, but we was gonna talk about the playoffs
Hmm.
regardless. But
Hmm.
do you feel like Jalen Green was trying too hard to get a whistle?
Mm.
It's like I'm like, bro, you are faster than the what's his name? Brandon his name is crazy. You know the ball I'm talking about. On the Warriors.
Oh, Pazimski, my guy
Okay.
Pie
I'm like when you got him in the open, like open field, why aren't you just straight
going
attacking?
in. Yeah.
You and Amin Thompson should be straight attacking him every time.
And Curry. I saw a couple Jones with
Curry
a
too, but
men had
both 6'5".
six Curry like 6'4".
No. I'm talking Jalen Green and Amin
I
Thompson. I'm
mean,
talking Jalen Green.
yeah, like 6'5". You gotta be like 6'6", six
What are
five.
we doing? I'm looking at him like, bro, what's the only person on the Rockets that looked like they was ready to play with Shangoon?
Yeah, he was. He wasn't afraid of the moment at all. That's a
He
fact.
was the only one ready to play.
Yep.
The hell was going on with them? Jabari Smith woke up in
Yeah. Yeah,
late.
he hit a three. Yeah, they still wet behind the ears, man. They ain't, that's why the Warriors gonna win this series because of that experience and having Jimmy and what's his name? Steph, like too much for them. They ain't ready for it yet. They ain't ready for the moment yet.
I feel like that'd be corny, but it wouldn't surprise me. I'm talking about as far as the putting the Green in the trade.
Yeah,
It
Van Fleet was trying something though.
would surprise me. And but granted, right? Some of Van Fleet shots was wide open. He just wasn't
Wasn't
making.
hitting. Yeah, they're gonna need that game too.
That's why I think the series isn't as far fetched as people making it out to be. But Houston being home, y'all gotta come out with more pride.
Hmm.
I don't want to see
I agree.
Jalen Green trying to do a Euro step through everybody, bro. Just go get your basket.
Yep.
And every time you get hit, you looking at the ref. Listen, he a great player, great young player, right?
Hmm.
Jalen Green, I think. But bro, you ain't
Yeah.
got that stature, Brody. They're not gonna give you some of them calls right now. You don't got
Yeah.
that name right now. You're not getting those calls.
Yeah.
You
That's a
looking
fact.
at Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, they gonna get them calls. You not getting them calls, whether you home or not, bro. Your name ain't there yet. You not gonna get them calls, so
Yep.
don't look for it.
Yep.
He was trying all last night to
Yeah,
start
it's not
something
hard.
that wouldn't work. Dylan Brooks was trying all last night to try.
And he got to calm down because I seen they gave him a foul on Draymond where it was unnecessary. I'm like, this the playoffs, bro. Let him play, man. What's up with that? Like, so
But
he
now,
has to understand that he is the villain in this situation, and he's not going to get them calls like that. Like you said about Jalen Green, they
yeah,
are they. You got a reputation, so they're gonna. That's why you're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt, which I think
yeah,
is corny because, like I said, this is the playoffs, bro. Come on.
it's just not gonna happen. But for sure,
Mhm.
Şengün got to get some offensive help. Like
He
he
did.
threw out one
Yep.
easy little tip and oop to Eason, and
Mhm.
he just threw the ball off the backboard.
Crazy.
I'm like, wow, y'all left Şengün out here to
Mhm.
cramp.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, they got the Rockets got to come out there. But with Udoka being their coach, it ain't gonna be the same game. I don't think the next game is
Yeah,
gonna.
I think they're gonna make some adjustments. Yeah, yeah. I respect Ime and his basketball mind. Yeah, he definitely gonna have them ready. Yeah, they might. I definitely could see that happening. That's what it's looking like. Them or OKC might be in on the Durant saga.
Booker would definitely be good because he younger and he going obviously space the floor for him.
Yeah, yeah, I you cooking with that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
see though. We'll see what they do this summer. We'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting.
that'll be yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that'll be a little different
And
situation.
with this and John, with this draft coming up, I definitely think that some teams might be making some moves in the off season. We might see some more movement this off season than we did last one. I got
No,
a feeling.
it's gonna
I
be
got
the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of teams underachieved. Even the ones that got to the play,
mhm.
a lot
Yep. Yeah.
a lot of them underachieved.
Yep. Oh, before we end this too, speaking of that, right? You saw what just happened. Atlanta Hawks fired general manager. Damn, I forgot his name. Ah, I'm irritated. I mean, I just forgot his name. What's his name? Something Landry.
Oh, Landry Fields.
Number 4. Landry Fields. Yeah, I knew it. I can't believe I forgot his name. I remember him.
I don't want to call him a bust. I don't want to do that, right?
Nah, it's too early. It's
I
too
don't want
early.
to call him a bust,
And think
but
about it. He didn't get the opportunities that he was. You know what I mean? Not even playing them.
no, that's what I'm about to say because
So
he
you can't.
said, or
Yeah.
is the coaching staff responsible? I think the
Yeah.
coaching staff not developing him the right way,
Yeah.
or they don't have nobody that's.
And
I
they riding off of Jimmy. They feel like they can get they what they need him to do is like, all right, we just gonna put the load on Jimmy. That's what it is, bro. They trusting in Jimmy more. And you can see that, and you can tell the writing is on the wall. When Jimmy came in, you should have known it was a wrap. So Kaminga, I would be shocked if Kaminga doesn't get dealt this off season because when they paid Jimmy Butler, that was a clear indication that all right, this is the direction we're going in. We're gonna make him the focal point, and you're gonna have to get the back seat, and we're not paying you. That's basically what they said.
yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, that's what's
yeah.
gonna happen. The writing is on the wall. I seen it.
I
He
feel like
getting traded.
I'm gonna be honest with you, just from the vibe I get.
Mhm. Yeah, John, he just
Okay,
needs
I'm not in
opportunity.
the office. I'm not in the office. I'm not in the office with them. I feel like they want to move from. They just trying to figure out the
Yeah, they
right.
bugging, John. Don't listen to that BS. But go ahead, Sean.
Hold
When
on,
he's talking about the Nets, I think he's talking about.
bro. Kaminga
Yeah, what? Yeah,
hoop,
they tripping.
bro. Kaminga can hoop, man. I like him. I do think he has the Wiggins problem.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Wiggins problem, Shy? The Wiggins problem is you
Mm-hmm.
got all the tools. And
Yeah.
Bam has this problem too. You got all the tools.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't want to put them together.
Yeah.
It's like I gave you the toolbox. I
Mm-hmm.
showed you how everything worked countless times. You showed me you know how everything works in this toolbox. You
Yep.
choose to keep it locked for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. It's like he got it because he shows it in spurts. It's like, yo, he could possibly be the best player on the floor at times. Then the next game is like, well, damn, what happened?
Yep. Yep, that's a fact. I just think he need the opportunity. That's all. Like some
I
players,
agree
you
with
see.
what you saying, what he need to work on, but I would just also throw a mentality.
Yeah.
That's another thing. His mentality got to get changed, bro.
And look, and maybe this should be the lesson, the learning point for him. So now this fuels him to be great.
Oh, if he get moved,
Yeah, this should
it,
fuel him to be great. Like, oh, they kicked me out, they didn't want me, woo woo, you know.
bro.
And
You remember what Wiggins did once he got traded
mm-hmm.
to the Warriors?
Yep.
He went and got a
Yep.
championship. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. I ain't
Yeah.
that good. Oh, all right. You want to get
Yep.
rid of me. Oh, all right.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Me for D'Lo. Okay, cool. Shout out to D'Lo because that's my man. I ain't saying it like that, but
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's exactly what they did, bro. But yeah,
yeah, yeah,
draft
yeah.
NFL draft in 3 days.
Hold on, real
Can't
quick. I
wait.
feel like I'm missing somebody.
What we missing?
Bucks and Pacers. We ain't talk Bucks and Pacers
Yeah,
real
we
quick.
ain't talk Bucks and papers. Yeah, let's discuss that before we roll out.
All right. So let's get this out the show real quick.
Yo,
Appreciate
yo,
you. But
always
let's get
appreciate
this
you,
out the way
John.
real quick.
Always, bro.
Doc Rivers gonna be Doc Rivers.
Yeah, that is true, bro. Man. But
But
Dame is questionable for game 2. Let's
you
see. He might
oh
play.
you know why he questionable. Did you see him in Halliburton?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
I
This
quote because it ain't that hard to read his lips what he said. He said, I'll bust your ass.
he said readings nightmare.
It is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I think it's gonna get better. Watch. I think it's gonna get better. If Dame, that's why Dame come back.
He gonna have to because Kuzma is just you spoke about it. Kuzma.
Yeah, can't have that. Yeah, can't have that. He
Oh,
got
but
to be better.
all right.
Bobby Porter's had to have a better game too, bro.
Yeah, he need to calm down because he almost did something that was about to get him attacked. He need to relax himself.
What he do? What he do? Almost do.
I think he got mad at a call or something. I can't remember the
Mhm.
exact today. I think he got mad at a call. He like started jawing him, bro. Just walk off. Y'all was already down by 20 at this point.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
One last thing on basketball, real quick, that I gotta ask.
Yep.
We spoke about this, but I want to know how you feel now because he brought this up.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Young said the playing is dumb. You play 82 games and then you just for that, just to go into that issue, go straight to the top 8 teams. How you feel?
All right. So I agree with this, right? But I did see somebody make a post and discuss how we had that long wait for the playoffs when it wasn't the in season tournament. And he was saying like how the in season tournament gives us more basketball to lead up to the playoffs, the actual playoffs. So that was a good point. But a part of me is just like I'm 50-50. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm 50-50.
I'm you know what I told you, right? Remember,
Or and this before you go, my fault. But
no,
I feel like he being a sore loser
thank you.
because he
Somebody,
was an AFC. He was an eighth, right? Was it eighth or seventh? My fault.
they was eighth because Magic was seventh.
Yup, you're right. You're right. Yup, Magic was seventh. So with that being said, if it wasn't for this play in, he would be in. His team would have been in the playoffs. They wouldn't have done nothing, but
But this is what I want
I
to say,
did.
right? Because you know how I feel on it. Me personally, I
Mm-hmm,
think it is weird because you play 82 games and then you could get knocked out. At the same time,
mm-hmm.
it does help players who like certain teams, like because we look at certain teams like, yo, that's really not a playing team if everybody's there. You get what I'm
True.
saying?
Yeah.
In
Mm-hmm.
the same breath, though, fam,
Yep.
don't tell me about 82 games because you had 84 to get in the playoffs. You had two chances to do it. You lost both of them. So that's what we're not going to do. You got blown out the
Mm-hmm.
first game. You got hyped talking
Mm-hmm.
crazy to Davion Mitchell. Then you got smacked your second game after that in overtime. Don't do that once y'all lose. Because that's the only,
Yeah.
bro, was that not the only way Atlanta was getting a good seed these past couple years was from the play-in? So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
You
That's a
wasn't
good
saying
point.
number
That's a
10.
good point. Mm-hmm.
You look. It was cold in every arena then.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was ice cold in every arena then.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We're not doing that once you lose.
Mm-hmm.
That's the like I personally do think the 82 games is like that should be whatever. Cool, and then
Right.
we
I
done.
agree. Yeah.
But we ain't gonna take it from the one that just
Because it's
lost
like,
in it.
because it's like because it's like we're rewarding. I'm talking too fast. We're rewarding these bad teams, quote unquote, because 9 and 10, you would have been out the playoffs. You wouldn't have been able to had no chance.
Can I answer?
But
Answer
yes,
something?
too.
Can I answer?
Right on.
But these are the same people that would
That
say,
knocked.
"Oh, they finished ninth, but if we was in the East, we would have been the fifth seed." That's why they start letting more people have a chance. Cause y'all asked for that, right or wrong.
Mhm.
Do you remember that? Every when
Well,
it was that year when the Suns, Bledsoe was on their team, and
mm,
literally they
yeah.
record in the East, they would have been a fifth seed, but they was the ninth seed in the West. They
West.
didn't make the
Yeah, and they
playoffs.
didn't make the playoffs. Oh, okay, okay.
Now, I'm not saying that's when it changed, but I'm just saying scenarios like
No,
that,
he. Mm-hmm.
y'all asking, oh, why more teams can't get in? Now, when they give it to you,
Mm.
you
You
want to
feel
cry because you got knocked out two
exactly.
games.
Yeah,
Trade, we not doing that, gang. Go get
yeah.
traded. You don't want to be in the play in, go get traded to a better team then.
That's what I said, man.
I'm
He
out of here.
deserves it though. I've been campaigning for a free Trey Young. Hopefully, you get on a good team. But you definitely nailed it though. At that point, yeah.
Yeah, bro, you can't do that. Don't do that because you lost both your games, bro. Don't do that. Don't do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yep.
We'll respect it more if you just lose the games and then just go home. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, nah, we ain't doing
But you
that.
saw what he did with against the ref. That was funny when he tried to give him to take the ball away from
He threw the
him.
ball and then the ball rolled. He picked it up and started
Yeah, he immature, bro. He
and
gotta get
passed
better,
it to
bro.
him.
Yeah. Childish, bro. Childish.
Now, look, Trey, we don't get that moment if it isn't a play-in.
You was a nut, man.
Hey, man, I'm just telling you, it was a lot of things that came from this play-in.
Yeah, that's a fact, though. Yeah, that's a fact. So that's why I said I'm 50-50 with it.
Yeah, I'm 50-50. I just don't like the
Yeah.
fact that he waited till he lost to
You
him.
lost to say it. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You
don't
could
wait
have.
to lose to have a problem with it, bro. Like,
Exactly. Yeah,
don't-
I agree.
but go ahead. You if
Uh-huh.
you wanted to touch on something, then I'll close it out with. You already know what I'm closing it out with.
Yeah, no, just closing out with tonight game, I got the Clips winning it. I feel like they're gonna get this game. It's gonna be they're gonna tie the series 1-1.
I think
And I
y'all.
don't know. I don't know about this Knicks game because I feel as though the Knicks might win it, but I feel like the Pistons they can't lose because, like I said on my video, if you go down 0-2,
I'm a pick.
yeah,
I'm
they
picking the
gonna be done.
Pistons. I think they're not going to make the mistakes they made last game.
They better not.
All right, let's close it out with this.
Yeah, I know. I already know where you're going too.
Have you done anything to get yourself ready for this 1v1?
Nope, not yet.
You're getting tortured. Take us out of here
And that's it, y'all. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the show.
because we about to
Don't
get.
forget to and don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's free, man. It's free.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. It's free. We out, man.
Yeah, yeah.